this video, I'll be doing a session on the hiding place of prosperity. The hiding place of prosperity. Prosperity has a secret place. Prosperity has a hiding place. Prosperity is hidden. And this is the more reason why certain people find it hard to be able to access wealth. Despite all their struggles and hustles, day and night, they still find it hard to be able to access where wealth truly is. If wealth was not hidden, then it would have been practically easy or very easy for everyone on earth to be able to make wealth cheaply, effortlessly, and without much struggle. And this is why this teaching will unveil to us where wealth is hidden, and that will help us to be able to locate it with ease. The frustration of many people comes when they labor so hard in search of this wealth, only to find out that they have been searching for it in the wrong locations. And I can tell you categorically that locations matter. You cannot go in search of fish on a dry land. It's practically mission impossible. There's a location where you can find fish, for example. Any fisherman who wants to catch fish knows the waters and the rivers and the lakes where those fish can be found, and it goes exactly right there to be able to locate it. If he goes somewhere else in search of fish, then he will continue to struggle and struggle and struggle, and his effort will amount to nothing. And this is exactly the plight of many persons. They are working hard, they are laboring, they are doing one business or the other, they are making effort, but the effort is not strategic. The effort is not geared to the right location. And because of that, no result is showing forth from their effort. So once again, prosperity has a hiding place, wealth has a secret place. And in this video, I will be unveiling to us where wealth is hidden. Now, the truth is that most valuable things on earth are never on the surface. Most of the very, very valuable things that you find around, crude oil, gold, diamonds, and the likes, you can't find them on the surface. If it were on the surface, then every Tom, Dick, and Harry would be able to grab them, and there will be no distinction between the rich and the poor. But the difference between the rich and the poor is an intelligence on how to be able to locate wealth from the secret places where they are hidden. And this is exactly what I'm going to be helping us achieve in this video. So where is wealth hidden? I'm going to mention a few of them, and we'll be looking at them one after the other. Locations where wealth is hidden. Where is wealth hidden? Number one, in relationships. Wealth is hidden in relationship. Relationship is capital. Relationship has monetary value attached to it. Every relationship with a friend, with a family member, with a colleague, with an employer, with a client or customer can turn out to be a gold mine if well harnessed, if well tapped, if well utilized. And this is the more reason why we must be people-centric. If you want to make money, you must be people-centric. You must value relationship. You must do all that you can to be able to protect good and valuable relationship with people. The truth of the matter is this: every money you are going to make in your lifetime will flow to you through men. Money does not fly from the sky. Money does not just come on its own. It has to come through people, through transactions with persons you meet here and there. People, no business. No people, no money. No people, no prosperity. Wherever you find people, money is there. Anywhere you find people, anywhere people are gathered, anywhere people are present, there is a gold mine right there which you can tap from if you have people skills, if you have the intelligence on how to navigate your way around the relationships and network that you can find from that particular domain or location. So it's very important that we are people conscious. People conscious. People consciousness is a key for wealth creation. How do you treat friends? How do you treat customers? How do you treat clients? How do you treat your employees, your employers, your associates, people that come in contact with you? What kind of relationship can you build with them? Now understand this, that relationship is capital. Anything that money can buy, a relationship can pay for it. So a description of poverty is when you need to pay for everything you get through hard work. There are some things that we can be able to get cheaply through quality relationships. And that is why we must be very intentional about our association with people. Like it's commonly said, if you associate with 5 wealthy persons, you become the 6th. And if you associate with 5 poor people, you also become the 6th. That tells us how powerful relationships are. That tells us how powerful people are in the equation of wealth creation. Without people involved in the wealth creation process, then prosperity is a mirage, is completely unaccessible or impossible. So as people who want to prosper, as people who want to be able to search out wealth from hidden places, we must be people conscious, we must be people centric, we must value people, and we must be intentional about building quality relationship that will be profitable to us along the line. Another location where wealth is hidden is in skills and potentials. Wealth is hidden in your skills and potentials. This is why, if there's anything you must do as a person who wants to prosper, is to invest in yourself. Invest in building certain skills that you can bring out at the marketplace in exchange for cash. So your skills, your potentials have a market price, has a market value, has a monetary worth. And if you do not harness those skills, then you are minimizing your financial worth eventually. So wealth is hidden in you. Wealth is hidden in your potentials. Wealth is hidden in your abilities. Wealth is hidden in the things that you have ability to do. So question, what skills do you have? What skills have you been able to harness or grow or build up in the last couple of months or weeks that are relevant in this economy at this moment? Certain persons have what I call expired skills, skills that are no longer relevant in this dispensation. Imagine someone having an ability to use a typewriter. That like 20 years ago, that would have been a very useful skill. But right now, nobody needs that. So question, what skills are you sharpening up? What areas are you looking into in order to have competence? What areas of competence are you looking at? So your skills, your potentials is a hiding place of wealth. If you can be able to maximize the skills you have, if you are able to maximize the potentials you have and convert them into products and services that are meeting the needs of people, then money will constantly flow in your direction. Every skill, every ability, every potential can be monetized. Like I said earlier, there is a monetary value attached to your skills and potentials. And this is the reason why you must be a master of at least one or more skills. It is good to have knowledge of so many things, but at least be a master of one. So when it comes to graphics design, for example, people can trust you to deliver good quality jobs any day, anytime. So whenever people are thinking of a graphics work to design, the first person that comes to their mind is you. Because you have been able to grow yourself, you have been able to develop that skill in such a way that you will always produce good works. And what do you get in exchange for your good works? Cash. money flows in your direction. So whatever you know how to do, ensure that you are constantly improving yourself in those things so that your value, your monetary worth will continue to push up from time to time. So where is wealth located? Wealth is hidden in your skills and abilities. So it's a disaster for you in this dispensation not to have relevant skills or potentials that you can exchange for cash in the marketplace. If nobody is calling you because of certain things that you do well, then there is a gap. Then there is a vacuum that needs to be filled up as quickly as possible. The economy that we are shifting to presently has drifted from just having certificates or just having paper qualifications to a skill-based economy where people will pay you based on certain skills that you have, and which is actually solving problems for them in one way or the other. So every skill you have should be geared towards meeting the needs of people. So it is your job to figure out how the skills you have can be able to solve problems for people. If your skills can solve problems for people, if the potentials you have can be converted into solutions for people, then money will constantly flow in your direction, and that is where wealth comes from. Another hiding place of prosperity is in excellence and integrity. We're in a world where very few people actually do excellent jobs. We're in a world where very few people actually have integrity. Can people count on you to always deliver good quality or excellent jobs? Always. Can people trust your credibility and integrity? The truth is that a good name is better than silver and gold. A good name is better than silver and gold, because that good name will give you as much silver and gold that you ever want. So don't kill your good name because you want to make fast money. Don't do a shabby job for anyone because you want to make a little extra at the expense of your good name. Eventually, the good name that you have, the credibility that you have, the track record of excellence that you are able to maintain over the period of time is a gold mine. It will get to a time where people will be on the search for you because they have gotten to know that you are a person of excellence, because they have gotten to know that you are someone who has credibility and integrity. And this is one of the most powerful values that every business person is actually looking for. People are in search of people that are credible to do business with, because experience has shown that many a times in the process of transacting with so many people, people get their fingers burnt because they are fraudulent, they are dubious, they do shabby jobs, and they do not keep to their promises. So if you are someone with high level of excellence, if you are someone that has high level of credibility and integrity, that's a good mind you have. That's a location where wealth is hidden. So if you can maintain that integrity and credibility consistently over the years, then it's going to amass you great wealth. So this is very, very important. Another location where wealth is hidden is in problems. Very, very important that you understand this. Prosperity is hidden in problems. Anywhere there's a problem, wealth is hidden there. Anywhere there's a problem, wealth is hidden there. No problem, no money. Money will only flow to you to the degree of problems you can solve. So should you be running away from problem? No. What you should actually do as a financially intelligent person is to run to problems. Wherever problems are, go there and figure out what you can do to meet the needs of people, to solve problems for people, and in exchange for that, you make good money. So wealth is hidden in problems. Wealth is hidden in problems. Wherever there's a problem, there's a wealth creation opportunity. Wherever there's a problem, there is a wealth creation opportunity. And funny enough, we find ourselves in a nation that is filled with so many problems, from electricity to security to financial to economic problems to educational problems to health problems, problems everywhere, transportation problems, food problems, and so many others like that. That makes Nigeria a good place to make money, because more problems, more wealth creation opportunities. So instead of just being on the complaining side, complaining about poor electricity, complaining about bad roads, complaining about insecurity, complaining about bad governance and all those stuff, you should actually be looking out for solutions, looking out for what you can do to solve some of these problems. If you can solve one national problem, then I can bet you that before you know it, you'll be richer than you ever imagined. Just imagine if you can figure out a lasting solution to the electricity problem in Nigeria, and millions of people are paying for your products and services. Just imagine if you can solve the security problems in this nation, and thousands of people across Lagos and the rest of the nation are paying you for one product or service that you're rendering to solve that problem. So money will flow to you to the degree of problems you are able to solve. So stop running from problems, run to problems, and figure out products and services that you can package to be able to solve some of those problems. In solving problems, you make money, and that is a hiding place of prosperity. Finally, in this video, I'll be sharing with you another location where wealth is hidden. Wealth is hidden in investments. Wealth is hidden in investment. The truth is, how hard can you really work to make all the money you ought to make in your lifetime? So many people work so hard day and night, and at the end of the day, 10 years, 15 years, they keep working and working and working to keep surviving, and they are not making any headway in their finances, because all they are making is active income. If you are not finding out ways to channel some of your active income into residual passive income, then something is wrong. One of the hiding place of wealth is investment, and most wealthy people have figured this out. So apart from the active jobs or businesses they do, they push a good chunk of their money into what? Viable investments, such that they do not need to work or labor for such monies to generate return on investment consistently. So viable investment is a hiding place of prosperity. If you don't have an investment, you do not have a financial future. I can tell you that authoritatively. If you do not have an investment, you do not have a financial future. No investment, no financial future. And in an economy like Nigeria, where inflation is high, a very good way to stay afloat is to have investments where you can generate much more cash flow without having to do much more. And this is so important. If you are hearing me, you should be thinking of investment opportunities. Be on the lookout for investment opportunities. There are so many investment opportunities around. Trying to locate some viable, good investment, genuine. Do your research, do your homework, do your investigations thoroughly to be sure that you don't end up putting your money into some scam investment and you end up losing all. Just like there are good investment, there are so many scam investment out there, so you really need to be careful so that you don't get your fingers burned and end up losing all you labored so hard to gather. So very important. Investment. Wealth is hidden in investment. There are so many wealthy people out there that it seems as if they are not really working so hard. What they are actually living on is investment. So Instead of working so hard, their money is doing the hard work. So you necessarily do not need to work harder. So what you should be looking out for is how to make your money work harder and harder and harder for you, such that it keeps generating returns on investment for you effortlessly. So far I've been able to share with you locations where wealth is hidden. Make sure you share this video and like, and also tell your friends about it. Thank you.